Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kira, and today, this very morning, I decided that I am going to cut out sugar for a week. This has been something that I've been wanting to do for a few months now, but more so recently, it's been something that I've been having to do, if that makes sense, because my right eye, I mentioned this on TikTok and like in my last couple of videos on YouTube, but my right eye has iritis or like inflammation in my eye, and sugar is very inflammatory and I have a very big sweet tooth. So I decided that I'm gonna try cutting out sugar, like added sugar, very important keyword, added sugar for a week and see how that goes. I'm a little bit nervous because, I mean, sugar's super addictive and I usually like to have a sweet treat after like lunch or dinner or like a late night in my room watching TV situation, but I think I can do it. I didn't really plan out this video because I did just decide this morning, so I don't have any plans for like my meals or anything. I don't even know what I'm gonna be eating for breakfast, and I don't know if I have anything in my kitchen that has zero added sugar in it, so I'm probably gonna have to go to the grocery store today or tomorrow. But I'm really curious to see how cutting out sugar is going to affect things like my sleep, my skin, my sugar cravings. I know I'm not going to be craving sugar as much after cutting out sugar, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be seeing any of those results after just a week. But I'm going to take you guys along with me on this little journey. I also can't say right now I'm supposed to be wearing my glasses, but I just need a break from looking through these glasses for a second because it's been hurting my head. But I need to wear these because I need to let my eye heal, and I have like almost -6 vision, so I'm blind. I'm aware that some people who go on this diet also cut out white grains like white bread, white rice, but I literally live off of white rice, so I will not be doing that. What I will be doing though is if I do eat those specific things, I'm going to be eating a lot of vegetables to go alongside it because vegetables will help reduce like the glucose spikes. So yeah, that's the current plan. Let's see what we're eating for breakfast today because I still gotta figure that out. I'm a little bit lazy, so I'm gonna just make a very simple breakfast: sourdough bread and scrambled eggs. Okay guys, I just finished making my breakfast. Super simple, but it's gonna be good. Good thing sourdough bread is my favorite type of bread. I'm gonna finish eating my breakfast and then I'll see you guys for lunch. Have no idea what I'm eating. Oh! I just got back from the grocery store about an hour ago, so this is everything that I got. I got these power greens, so it has baby chard, baby spinach, and baby kale. Got some organic bananas, broccoli, cottage cheese. I typically don't get low-fat dairy products just because I think it has less nutrients or something in it. Also, this was like one of the only options the store had, and I don't really like some of the ingredients in it, but it's fine. That's all I had. Got some turkey bacon, anchovies, organic chicken breast, 2 avocados, and basil. And would you believe me if I told you I spent $46 on just these things? That is so crazy. Oh, dogs! Oh, I'm watching my sister's 3 dogs, so now we have 5 dogs total at our house. Oh, and I just gave all 3 of them a bath. Ugh. So now it's really late. It's 4:30 and I still haven't eaten lunch yet, so let's go eat lunch. Okay, this is what I'm eating for my lunch, and I'm honestly probably gonna eat the same exact thing for dinner because I don't have enough time to make anything tonight, but I have steak that my mom made and white rice. I told you guys I'm not cutting out the white rice. And a big bowl of sauerkraut because sauerkraut is so good, so that's kind of like my vegetable. Dogs will not stop barking. Oh my gosh, every little sound they hear outside, they just bark and then they all follow each other. So hungry right now. Okay guys, it's much later. It's like 9 p.m. and I'm eating my dinner. Okay, this does not look very good, but my mom was making salmon because tomorrow she's making this Cambodian dip and it requires salmon and she doesn't like to season it. So I seasoned just this one for myself. I did salt, pepper, and turmeric. And I also put a little cube of butter on top. So I'm gonna eat that with some white rice. I know, white rice. And then cucumbers and sauerkraut. And I'm also gonna eat it with some seaweed. And it's going to be delicious. You guys can't tell me this meal doesn't look good. Just look at that. This salmon tastes so good, but I need to start with the vegetable. Oh, frick. Sauerkraut's the best. It's so good. Oh, look at that. Eating this and like these types of meals makes me feel so good. Okay, so for breakfast today, I wanted to make this high protein wrap that I saw on TikTok. So I started by making the tortilla wrap, which is 1 cup of cottage cheese, 2 eggs, and then I seasoned it with some salt, pepper, and oregano. And then I added some greens. This is baby spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. Then I added it all to a blender and then blended everything until it was smooth. I got a baking tray, lined it with some parchment paper, and then poured the mixture on it and baked it in the oven for about 40 minutes at 350. Then I just quickly shredded some mozzarella cheese because I wanted to add that to the wrap later. Then I got my turkey bacon and then I started laying it on the pan and cooking it. Sticking. I ended up getting so annoyed with the stainless steel pan, so I just switched to non-stick. And then this morning my mom also made some potatoes with green onions, so I added that to the pan with some more greens and an egg, and I sort of just scrambled it all together. Oh, and I also added the cheese. Oh my gosh. That looks so good. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh my, what's inside?
Oh my goodness, it's so good.
Is it so good?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the whole big wrap?
Mm-hmm.
How do you wrap it?
Oh my gosh. Took an hour.
But it's worth it. That's a big wrap. You roll it too much, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Mmm.
It's good.
Very healthy.
And this has like a lot of protein in it.
It's amazing. It's delicious.
I just finished eating my wrap, and now I'm going to eat half of an orange. So excited. Sugar. It actually wasn't even that hard yesterday to not eat sugar. Whoops. Why is that kind of bitter? Don't really like this. Well, it's 5 p.m. and I just woke up from a nap and I haven't eaten lunch yet. Keep in mind, I did eat breakfast very late because that wrap took about an hour to make because it had to be in the oven for like 40 minutes. But my mom made something called takrung, which is like a Cambodian fish dip. And she made that when I was asleep. So I'm gonna eat some of that now, but I don't really like to eat that with rice. Also, I should kind of try to limit a little bit of like my rice consumption. So I'm gonna eat some of that now, just like with vegetables. And then I have family game night tonight at my uncle's house and they always have food. So I'm probably gonna eat dinner there. Also, usually this fish dip, she does put a tiny bit of sugar to like balance the flavors, but I requested that she doesn't put any sugar in it. Like at first I requested that she just makes me like a small portion that doesn't have sugar in it, but then she made the whole thing with no sugar and she said it tastes really good. So this is what it looks like. Here it is. She basically pounds salmon, and the salmon's cooked, with like a bunch of different vegetables like garlic, bell pepper, jalapenos, and I think shrimp. And she seasons it with like fish sauce and lime and stuff. And then over here is all the vegetables. So I really like to eat this with cucumber, like that's my preferred vegetable, but I also eat it with a little bit of the long beans and the broccoli, and sometimes we have it with like bok choy and like cabbage, which is really good too. This is honestly very realistic. This is how a lot of my meals go. Sometimes I only eat like twice a day if I eat my meals really late, or sometimes I'll eat 3 times a day, but I eat them all very late. Like last night I had dinner at 9 something p.m, which is quite late, but this is called reality. Let that sink in. I also can't even see. I haven't been liking wearing my glasses because they sit crooked on my face because I sat on them like probably over a year ago now. And I went to get new glasses a few months ago, but for some reason the lady was like, we can't do anti-glare on the glasses. Okay, if you're ever gonna get glasses, you have to get anti-glare. I put those glasses on. I literally refused to wear them, so that was just a waste of money because it looks horrible. Like when I put the glasses on, I can see all the lights glaring through my vision. It's horrible. And it also makes me look worse. I know that's possible. Okay, here's my plate. I got some long beans, cucumbers, and broccoli. Apparently a lot of the vegetables were going bad, so hopefully they're not slimy. I usually like my cucumbers with the skin on it. Cucumbers are freaking slimy. Oh, I just dip it like this. She did make it good. I'm gonna rinse these. I don't trust my mother. The thing that sucks is that tomorrow is Sunday. And before church, my dad and I always do a little coffee run and get, oh my god, that just squirted in my eye. And get breakfast sandwiches and stuff. So I will not be able to do that tomorrow, which sucks. I mean, I'm still gonna go with him, but I won't be able to eat or drink anything. Which is like my one treat that I really look forward to in the week. Oh well. Good morning, happy Sunday. So typically on Sunday, I will not eat breakfast at home. I'll usually eat out with my dad because we go grab coffee and stuff, but I can't do that today because I don't really know what exactly is put into the sandwich, and I'm pretty sure the brioche will have sugar in it. So I'm gonna be making some pancakes out of rolled oats, bananas, cinnamon, vanilla, nut butter, salt. I'm also gonna put some greens in it. And then I'm also gonna make some homemade cashew milk.
Okay, so I started by making the cashew milk. The cashews were soaking in cold water for a little over a day, so I rinsed them and put clean cold water in the blender. I poured a dash of vanilla extract and salt and just blended it for a little over a minute. Then I poured it over a cheesecloth so I could squeeze the milk out. And then boom, you have cashew milk. For the pancakes, I used 1.5 cups of oats, a banana, 2 eggs, some nut butter, a dash of vanilla, lots and lots of cinnamon, a handful of greens, and then a splash of the cashew milk.
Okay guys, I forgot to film it on the camera, but I have 3 pancakes. It made 4, but I'm only gonna eat 3, and then I have some frozen blueberries on it to sweeten it. Okay, I just tried the pancakes and they're actually really good. So thank goodness for that because they were looking a little bit dry when I was cooking them. But they're good. Not bad. My dad's getting gas right now, and then he's gonna get his coffee. Sad. Dad's got his coffee.
Yep, everything's good now.
Not for me. My dad woke up with a little bit of a sore throat, so I suggest that he doesn't drink coffee either, and we do it together.
What's that?
I have pancake in my teeth still. Back from coffee, and I'm eating again, even though I just ate like 40 minutes ago. My mom made some potatoes. They're so good. Then I'm eating the leftover turkey bacon and then a few slices of oranges. For lunch, I'm making a chicken pesto panini.
For lunch, I started by making the pesto. I used 1 cup of fresh basil. I grated a 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, added that all to a food processor, and then added 2 garlic cloves, 1.5 tablespoons of cashews, but you can also use pretty much any other nut. Pine nuts is a very popular one. And then a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, a dash of salt, and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Blend it all up, and you have delicious pesto. For the protein, I just seasoned some chicken breast with salt and pepper and air fried that. Then I got my sourdough bread and spread the pesto on top, put the chicken on it, grated some mozzarella cheese. Then I tried to spread some butter on the outside, but it was like really cold, so it was hard to do that. But then I stuck it in my panini press and it was done.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's so good. I could only make half a sandwich because we only had 1 piece of bread.
Well, you have more.
In the freezer.
How the chicken?
Oh my god, it's so good. This is exactly what I imagined in my head, and I just made it. Oh my god. I need to thaw more bread so I can make another one. My mother is cooking, and she made some soup. What kind of soup is that? What?
Chinese squash.
Chinese squash soup with chicken. Again with the white rice.
Good?
Yep, perfect. Thank you. Oh yeah. It's good.
There's some salmon here. Some cheese here.
Hot.
What is chicken? You can use all that chicken or what?
Okay, so it's the next day and it's lunchtime right now. It's like 1:30. I just got back from watching my grandpa. So I had breakfast over there. I just had scrambled eggs and sourdough bread. Basic. And now I'm gonna eat, today's basically like a leftovers day. So right now I'm gonna eat another one of those pesto chicken panini things. So freaking good. I actually went to the store last night and I got some bread. So now I can finally make a full sandwich and I'm really excited. Oh my gosh. Just so good. Let's do a little taste test, even though I know it's gonna be delicious. This is like the best sandwich, or panini, whatever, that I've ever had. The one thing I am missing though is salt and vinegar chips. I love eating chips with sandwiches, but I can't eat those. I'm trying to stay away from like processed foods right now too. You guys have to make this.
So I just had leftovers for dinner. I had salmon, rice, and sauerkraut, and I also made half of a chicken pesto panini, and everything was so good. And I also had my mom's Chinese squash soup again. Delicious.
Good morning, time to eat breakfast. Can you guess what we're making? Avocado toast. Big shocker. I actually haven't had that in a while, so excited to eat it. And I'm starving right now. Breakfast is served. This is gonna taste so delicious. Oh my god. I seasoned the avocado with salt, pepper, a little bit of turmeric, and red pepper flakes. And then I seasoned the egg with all the same things, except I left out the turmeric this time for the egg. Also, I forgot to mention, I've been taking these vitamins every day, which I'm usually horrible at taking vitamins, but this week I've been good. I've been taking this turmeric because it's like anti-inflammatory, so I want to take that for like my eye. And then some raw zinc. And this has to take it with food, so I'm just gonna take it now in the middle of eating. And now it's gone. So there goes my streak of taking vitamins consistently. I used to be horrible at taking vitamins. I literally could not swallow them. But I've learned that the ones that are like this in the little capsule, if you're having a hard time taking vitamins, this is what you do. You put it in your mouth, and a lot of people would think that you throw it in the back of your mouth, you put water in your mouth, and you lift your head like this, or you like put your head back so that it sinks to the bottom of your throat. No, the ones with the capsules, they actually float. So if you're gonna take the vitamin, put it in your mouth, put some water in your mouth, and then look down and swallow. I don't have to do that anymore because I'm so skilled, but it actually helps, so let me try it. It floats to like the top, which is gonna be the back of your throat. After I eat breakfast, I'm gonna go to the store because I need to get some stuff to make dinner tonight. I'm still really hungry after eating that toast, but I really want to show you guys why you need to be washing your fruits in baking soda. So these strawberries have probably been sitting in this water for like 10 minutes. Look at that water. Look at that. Regular schmegular water will not make the water turn this color. But with the baking soda, it gets all of whatever's on this, pesticides or whatever, even though these are organic, gets everything off of it. And it just shows you that you need to be washing your fruit with baking soda because it really cleans your fruit. Okay, I just got back from the store, so this is everything I got. Oh my gosh, the dogs. I got some organic romaine, blackberries, 2 English cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, naan, lemons, plain Greek yogurt, dill, and feta. So I got this naan instead of pita bread because I actually had chicken and tzatziki with this naan and it was so freaking good. It tastes basically just like pita bread. So that's why I got this. But also I'm only allowed to have like 1 piece because I checked the back and there is there's a total of 3 grams of sugar, but then there's 1 gram of added sugar per pita or per naan. So technically I'm not even allowed to eat this. But I love it, so I just have to, okay? 1 gram is like nothing, okay guys? So don't get mad at me when I eat this. I want it so bad. It's almost 1 p.m. right now, but I want to start the marinade for the chicken because usually like when I make chicken, I'll just like season it with all the seasonings and then I'll stick it right into the air fryer. But I think today I actually want it to like really marinate and soak up all the flavor. So that's what I'm gonna do. I bought some chicken thighs the other day from Trader Joe's, and then the other day my mom also cut up a whole chicken, and so I have some wings, drums, and like the chicken breast in here. So I'm just gonna like combine it all, and I think I'm gonna season everything in this bowl, and then I'm gonna put it into a plastic bag. Or should I just keep it in the bowl? I think I'm still gonna put it in a bag.
So I added all the chicken to the bowl and I seasoned it with olive oil, lemon, salt, pepper, and then I sprinkled a little bit of this 21 seasoning from Trader Joe's. I also chopped some fresh baby dill and added that to it. Then I transferred the chicken to a bag because I feel like it marinates better in a bag compared to a bowl. I don't know.
So I don't really have time today to make lunch, so I'm literally just gonna make a smoothie. I wanted a smoothie yesterday. I was craving it. So we want to do that. I also have to use up the cashew milk that I made. Here's my smoothie. Perfect purple color. Glass straw. This tastes so good. Usually I add protein powder to my smoothies because I like the way it makes my smoothies taste. But I think the protein powders I have, they all have sugar in it, so. This is not exactly what I would consider a meal, but I'm gonna be eating a big dinner, so it's okay. This is how it is sometimes. This happens to me every time I drink a smoothie. Hi. The blueberries get all stuck in my teeth. Okay, I'm about to make dinner right now. Good thing I marinated the chicken earlier. Wow, the chicken looks so good.
Okay, so for the tzatziki, I added 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt to a bowl. Then I grated half an English cucumber. I squeezed out the excess water from the cucumber and then added it to the yogurt. Then I squeezed 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped dill, half a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then I grated a garlic clove. Then I mixed everything together and it was so freaking good. Oh my gosh.
That's the best part. Ooh. Now this, wow. You guys, that was the best freaking meal of my life. I cleaned my plate. Look at that. And I had so much more salad. It was so good. Everything was just seasoned perfectly. Like, you know when you're craving something and then you eat the thing that you're craving and then it actually meets your expectations or exceeds it? That's how I feel right now. It's, oh my God, it was so good. So good, so healthy, nutritious, delicious. Okay guys, it's like 1 p.m. the next day. I just got back from watching my grandpa like 30 minutes ago. I already ate breakfast over there. I just had the same thing that I had the other day, which is scrambled eggs, and then I had 2 pieces of sourdough bread. And now I'm gonna eat some lunch, but for lunch I'm just having leftovers from last night because I need to finish the chicken and stuff, and then tonight I'm gonna make steak. So I'm not even that hungry right now. I'm just gonna have some chicken with the salad, rice, and tzatziki. I'm seriously like so obsessed with the meal from last night, and this salad dressing's so good. Guys, this looks so good. Oh my gosh. So excited to eat these. Always start with the veggies. Obsessed with this meal. So it's like 5:30 right now, which I guess is dinner time or time for me to make dinner, but I'm not even hungry at all. I'm gonna start making dinner though. I'm making potatoes, like roasted potatoes, steak, and broccoli. And I've only ever made steak twice before, so hopefully I can make it okay. Okay, this potato is green already. I don't know if I'm allowed to eat this. Owie, owie. Help!
Okay, Band-Aid.
Ah! Okay guys, here's my steak. I was scared I was gonna overcook it, so I didn't actually baste it in butter and garlic like I was supposed to. Instead, after I took the steak out, I just threw the garlic in the pan with a little bit of butter and then I poured it on top of the steak when the steak was already out. But yeah, I hope it's cooked enough and not overcooked. You know what I mean? And then here's my roasted potatoes. They are so good, I've been munching on them. And then here's broccoli. Okay, I did not let this rest for like 10 minutes. I'm impatient, so we're just gonna cut into it. I'm gonna cut the filet mignon side. Raw! Frick. That is so raw. Oh, guys, I failed. Okay, I cooked it for another like 2.5-ish minutes. Let's see what it's looking like now. Oh yeah, that's cooked. Maybe it's too cooked now. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's how I like it. You guys see that? A little pink on the inside? Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Here's my dinner. I'm not that hungry, so I think this will be perfect. Trying the steak. Oh my gosh, I seasoned that perfectly. Mmm. Just the right amount of salt. Mmm. Wow, this is really good. You guys, I was eating my broccoli, and you cannot tell me that that is a caterpillar. It was on this piece. Oh my gosh. That is a caterpillar. I'm not eating the broccoli anymore. I'm grossed out. I could have eaten that. I was about to eat that piece. Good thing I was paying attention. Beware of your broccoli having caterpillars in them. Oh my goodness, smoothie. Oh yeah. That's how thick it's supposed to be. Drinking my smoothie.
What?
I'm watching Dancing with the Stars. You guys, I just got back from the eye doctor. Look at my eyes. They dilated them and they're freaking huge. Oh my gosh. And they're yellow also because they painted my eye yellow so that they could get my eye pressure. But like, it's so scary. Like you can barely see the color of my eye. Anyway, I'm gonna make breakfast. It's so late. It's like 11:30. But anyway, I'm just gonna make avocado toast because I'm lazy and that sounds pretty good. Whoa. Scary. Okay guys, I have my avocado toast and I put some Parmesan cheese on it. Today is the last day, guys, of this challenge. Day 7, and it's also Halloween, so happy Halloween. That's so good. I think I'm also gonna eat or drink a smoothie after this because I already know this is not gonna be filling. Enjoying my smoothie. It tastes so good. Okay, see you guys at lunch. Okay, it's 5 p.m. and I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm just not even really that hungry. Anyway, look at how good my salad is. This is just like the leftover salad that I made 2 nights ago. And then I had to chop up some more lettuce. And then I had to make some extra tzatziki. But yeah, I just put chicken on it. And so I'm eating a chicken salad and it looks really good. Okay, let's try it. This is my favorite salad. So good. Today I'm basically just gonna be eating leftovers. Later I'm gonna finish my steak. I'm probably gonna eat it with like rice and sauerkraut or something. I'm not sure yet, but it's gonna be good. 10 out of 10. Here's dinner. Got some steak, rice, sauerkraut juice that I'm gonna sip on. And then takrung with the vegetables to go with it. It's Halloween and I'm watching a cheesy Hallmark Christmas movie. We got 0 trick-or-treaters tonight. The first time that's ever happened, but the last few years we've only been getting like just a few trick-or-treaters. So sad. We're just having this movie on in the background, but I can't even really watch it because I need to work on editing this video. Okay guys, it's officially been 7 full days without sugar and I just want to do a little recap of the week. It really was not that hard to cut out the added sugar completely. Keep in mind though that I was not super strict. I still ate white rice and gold potatoes and I did have that 1 piece of naan which had 1 gram of added sugar. Sorry, I just had to eat it. And I also didn't cut out fruit. So that really helped. But I don't know, I didn't really have any intense cravings or anything. I didn't really crave any junk food or sweets. The only day I really craved it was on the 2nd day when I went to my uncle's house. I was craving these like cheese puffs from Trader Joe's. But other than that, like it was really easy all the other days. I think what really helped me was eating really filling meals that were also healthy because I wouldn't even be able to eat junk food or sweets even if I wanted to, because the meals I had were so filling. Like, I just wasn't even hungry for that stuff. So I think that really helped me. But in terms of results, I have only been doing this for 7 days. Like, today's day 8. And I'm not going to be doing this challenge anymore, but I didn't really see any results in terms of my energy levels, my skin, nothing like that, just because, I mean, who's going to see results after just 7 days of that, you know? Which I already kind of expected. I would probably have to do this challenge for at least 21 days or a month to see results like that, which kind of sucks, but like, that's the reality of it. Also, this is more of like a lifestyle thing that you have to stick to. It's not really just like a challenge you should do. It's something you should stick to and maintain. But for me, I feel like completely cutting out sugar is a little bit unrealistic. So I will be eating sugar from now on, but I think I'm just gonna try to reduce the amount of added sugar that I have, because boy did I learn how bad sugar is for you this week. I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos and it is actually insane and so scary what sugar does to your body. But yeah, the food industry is really trying to kill us with the sugar. And I think what's really sad is a lot of these packaged foods that are full of like all these unnecessarily bad ingredients and sugar is targeted towards children. For example, traditional cereal, Captain Crunch, Cocoa Pebbles, Cocoa Puffs, Rice Krispies, like all of those cereals are probably some of the worst things that we could possibly consume. And yet the packaging is full of bright colors and all these cute cartoons that would appeal to any kid, or even an adult for that matter. And I'm really just glad that my parents didn't really feed us cereal for breakfast. I always viewed cereal as like a dessert after breakfast or like randomly throughout the day, because eating something sweet like cereal for breakfast and that was really just lacking nutrients never made me feel good as a kid. And I'm really glad that my body told me that from a young age, because for breakfast you need, like they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and it's because whatever you eat first thing in the morning is going to impact the rest of your day. So if you eat something super sugary at the beginning of your day, you're going to be craving sugar, and your like glucose levels and stuff are going to be going up and down all throughout the day, and it's going to make you feel like tired and lethargic. But it really, I don't know, it's really crazy. So I'm going to be going on a little tangent, by the way. Sugar is so addictive, and it's so scary what it actually does to our bodies. I learned this week that sugar is linked to a bunch of different diseases like cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, all of these things, because apparently those diseases are metabolic diseases, which has to do with our metabolism. Our metabolism has to do with the mitochondria. And what is the mitochondria, everyone? The powerhouse of the cell! Yep, that's the only thing we all took away from science class. And apparently eating sugar damages our mitochondria. I don't know, I guess that like leads to all these different diseases. And it's not like the only cause of these diseases, but it's like really at the top of the list, which is really scary, because think about all of the foods that we consume or that we enjoy. Like usually that involves like soda, chips, cookies, all these bad things. And it's crazy that like the effects that they have on our bodies. And something else I learned is that sugar spikes our glucose levels, which I already knew. But I learned that it takes a lot of work for our bodies to process the sugar. And so when we eat tons of sugar, our bodies are producing a ton of insulin. But if you're constantly eating too much sugar, your body is producing too much insulin. And over time, you're going to develop something called insulin resistance, which ultimately will lead to diabetes. Or I guess insulin resistance is diabetes. Scary. But like, isn't that so crazy that something so widely accessible to us, and that's pretty much in like whatever we eat, is killing us? Like, that is so crazy. And I could like learn about this stuff all day. Like, I was having so much fun watching those videos. I'm gonna link some of the videos down below. I was mainly learning from this one guy that I found. I don't even know his credentials. He's probably like a doctor or like something. But he like really broke down what sugar does to our bodies, and was so fascinating. But the sad part is that even if we all know that sugar is bad for us, and even if we learn about like what it does to our bodies, I can almost guarantee that most of us are still going to be consuming added sugar, including myself. Like, I'm probably not going to be cutting added sugar out from my diet completely, because it's just a little bit unrealistic, but our bodies really do not need sugar I mean, I love my cookies, I love my chips, I love my pasta, I love my potatoes, like, I love my white rice. Like, I cannot get rid of that stuff from my diet. So I think all I have to do is just be a little bit more conscious of what I am consuming on a daily basis and prioritize eating whole foods and just like kind of limit snacking throughout the day. And then I think I'll be good, or at least better. Right now, I am not craving anything sweet or like bad for me right now, but I still know I'm gonna be eating it. Like, part of me just has no desire to eat those foods ever again, but then part of me is like wanting to eat those foods. Just like the thought of it just sounds kind of appetizing to me, but also it doesn't. It's really weird. But anyway, I'm curious to know if any of you have quit sugar or if you're thinking about it, and if this video has inspired you to do so. It definitely, like, for me, it wasn't that hard, I think, because in general I was already eating pretty decent. But maybe in the future I'll do this again, but for like a longer period of time, and I'll be a little bit more strict on the type of carbs that I eat. But yeah, I actually did enjoy this challenge, and I would definitely do it again sometime in the future. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and at least got some sort of like recipe ideas from it, because let me just tell you, I'm gonna be eating those chicken pesto paninis very often, and also that Mediterranean / Greek dinner that I made. I still don't really know the difference between Mediterranean or Greek food. I really need to learn the difference because I kind of interchange them. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!